right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the Evening Muse and Code Red Comedy for July 2024. We're so glad y'all are here because we got a fun time for you. To kick everything off, would you please help me welcome to the stage your host for the evening, Miss Kaleigh Cutright.
What's up? Hello. Oh, like this front row is damn comedy for like everyone's afraid of the front row. I encourage you to sit in the front row. I promise I won't do anything too weird. If you want to come join me up here while I put my drink down over here. One sec. Feel free. File in. Thank you, you brave woman. Give it up for her. Front row warrior. Seriously, it's not that scary up here, and
It's not.
it's scary up here. It's fine up there. No, thank you guys so much for coming out to Code Red on a Sunday night. Yeah, give it up for yourselves. This is a very special show. It's our winner's circle. So I don't want to say that it's our most important show, but I won't say it, but you get it. How this works, do we have any Code Red virgins in the audience? Anyone? Okay, cool. So I'm sure if you've been to a comedy show before, you're probably already like, what the fuck is going on? I'm gonna give you a little rundown of like, Code Red, it's not your average comedy show, so this is how we do it. So myself and my esteemed co-host, who will join me shortly, are gonna be up here on stage. We are going to be the panel for a competition where the performers are going to have 4-minute sets, 4-minute sets, where in which at 3 minutes they will hear there we go. That means they have 1 minute left. Comics, that means you have 1 minute left. During this 4-minute set, something may or may not happen. And based on how the comic handles or does not handle what may or may not happen will determine if they or if they don't win. Does that make sense? Did I do a good job? Did I do good? Okay. And we will need your help a little later on in the show, deciding who advances to the next round, where in which the top 3 will compete for the winning prize of $100 and clout. So, without further ado, I'm going to tell you some jokes, because that's how I got my start. I love the Evening Muse. Give it up for the Evening Muse. Yeah. They took a chance on me back when I was a plucky young comic throwing up in the parking lot from anxiety before every open mic. And that is a true story. I did not tell anyone that I was going to be starting comedy. My roommate, I'm pretty sure he thought I was hooking, because I would just leave at night, and then I would come back with like a crushed spirit. And eventually he was like, where are you going? Like, I thought it was hooking, but I ruled that out immediately, because you don't have any more money. Like, what is going on? And I feel like I can sum it up pretty easily with like, I'm a middle child, so we just want attention. I'm convinced everyone in the arts is a middle child. Do we have any middle children in here? Look at her, she was like, yes, me. So you're a middle child of how many? 3. Okay, cool. So you get it.
Yeah.
You get it. You'd be up here if you could. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. Middle child syndrome, it's a real thing, and it looks like this. I'm reeling actually. I just got back from a family vacation. And I'm so happy. I missed all of you so much. I don't even fucking know a lot of you, but I missed you so much just because we're not related. And we were all in one house. And I brought my boyfriend with me, and he's still my boyfriend after that, which is awesome. Like, there was one night my grandpa was walking up the stairs, just like grunting the whole way, and my boyfriend was like, is he all right? I'm like, yeah, he's just fucking fighting for his life on the stairs. He did the same thing when he was opening up a tube of toothpaste, opening up the pickles, sitting down, getting up, and farting, which he did a lot of. So yeah, we're more in love than ever, which is great. I am working on being a girl's girl, so this one is for you ladies. Where are my ladies at? Okay, cool. Why don't they call it a gynecologist? Has anyone ever asked? Why isn't it like oh, I gotta go to the gyno, I'm out of ointment. Or, why is there a gynecologist right next to the deli? Who designed this strip mall? Or, did you hear Gene got arrested for impersonating a gynecologist? Okay, I gotta get to the open mics. That was kind of for me. I was like, hi, I'm like, this is hilarious. Why haven't we thought of that? Gynecologist kids. Anyway, that can't be the last thing I say to you, so we are going to keep going. I do talk about drugs a fair amount in my comedy because drugs are funny. And if you hear a lot of jokes about drugs, it's because they're a good time, kids. So I did meth one time. Thank you. Yeah, it was an accident. And I feel fine telling that joke because my parents, they don't come to these things anymore. So yeah, it's cool. And not that I'm an adult, like I could do meth if I wanted. Like nothing would happen to my allowance. But it's meth, you know. It's kind of hard to overlook. It's meth, like the stuff that people lose their teeth and their children over. And I don't think it would make them feel any better if they found out I did it because I thought it was Molly, which I had done several times. You guys gotta lighten up a little bit because it's gonna get weird, all right? So I know I am very engaging and I appreciate you staring, but it's gonna get weird. So this is just the litmus test of what's gonna happen tonight. And I'm not going to do it alone, so I would like to bring up my esteemed aforementioned co-hosts. Yeah, please start clapping now, because he's got a really long name. Give it up for Carlos Valencia! Stunning. And keep it going for Jordan Centry! Both in hats. What's up, guys? How you doing? We got a really good listening audience, which is great, but...
I love the, what was it, gynecologist?
Did you like that
Yeah,
one?
I thought it was
Thank you.
great. I love that.
I'm off my game today, but that one's gold. That one's gold.
I liked it. I like
Kaleigh,
gynecologists.
I didn't know you had two sisters. I didn't realize you were a middle child.
Well, I'm a twin. And
Wait a second, is that the older one?
Of 4.
Oh.
So we're like in the middle. We're both, and we would just be the twins. Like I didn't have a name until I was like 13. It's just like, which one are you?
But that would be bullshit if you were twins and then just had an older, like a younger sister. You're like, yeah, and then my older, 2 minute more old sister, and I'm the middle child for that reason. I don't think you can claim middle child.
No, I don't think you can. But look what I'm doing up here.
Yeah, that's also kind of trash. Like, not only are you the middle child, you have to share the spot.
Yeah, the birthday song gets really
yeah.
weird. It's like, Happy birthday, it just falls off the rails. It's not good. One of us should absorb the other one, but here we are.
Live and learn.
Yeah, I'm so happy to see you guys. Like I said, I'm reeling. That's a lot of time. Like your family, it makes sense in theory that they want to hang out with you that long, but like a week of all of us in one house. That was a lot.
I guess that's too long.
It's kind of all I can think about, and I wish we can talk about other stuff if you want.
I've said it before. Like to me, it's always been strange because I didn't realize that people didn't want to hang out with their families as much until I started hanging out with more white people. Like I'm Hispanic,
it might
and I was
be
like,
us,
I love
yeah.
going to see my.
I feel like
uncles.
my parents are just like, oh yeah, this is what we did. This is what we churned out. 4 of you guys.
Yeah, but I mean, Carlos, you've also had like a busy couple of weeks, right? Like you did a comedy show out of town.
He's a jet setter.
You were at a rally recently. That's
we don't
exciting.
want to talk about that. The one that I was on the roof. Which one? You gotta be more specific.
It's not what you think.
Let's not talk about. How about we start the show?
Okay,
I don't
right.
think we need to talk about that.
Why are you being so weird about it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to do comedy.
All right, that's all that matters. And what about you, Jordan? What's going on? How are you? How's your hat?
My hat is good. I won't stop till everyone knows that I went to Coachella earlier this year. So we're just gonna keep
That
wearing this
Coachella
hat.
hat's like, I have a white girlfriend.
Yeah, that.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, you're right, but I don't think that's what I was. Am I giving that vibe right now?
It's not. You're not. The hat is. Yeah, it's fine. I'm a white girl. It's okay. I'm jealous. I want your hat. I'm not gonna take your.
You're not gonna take my hat.
I don't know.
No, it's attached to my head.
It is.
It's sewed on.
I've seen him without his hat one time, and I felt like I walked in on him changing. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so
I didn't
sorry.
even know you subscribed to my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You took it off all slow. I thought you were being seductive. I didn't realize it was like damn near grafted onto you.
Yeah, that's why it's so
Yeah,
slow.
that
I
makes
gotta
sense.
chip,
All right.
chip.
Maybe, why don't we just get the show going so I don't have to think about that. All right, you guys. We've got performers here, like real bona fide comics competing for their lives, or at least for $100, which is the same thing for a comedian. So please put your hands together for our first comic of the evening, Hoota!
What up? Y'all doing good?
Yeah.
Hello, judges. Yo, the weather's good tonight, huh? It is. It was crazy 3 weeks ago. It was hot as fuck. It was hot as fuck. I mean, like, it was hot. Even white people weren't stop playing pickleball for a week. You know, I saw white people that know that they were like singing Arabian Nights. I am from Sudan, guys. I am African. I was born and raised there. And I feel like it was like Africa hot. It was like Middle East hot, you know? Like, you ever seen those movies where they shoot in the desert and the air is shaking? You know? Like, when I was there, my friend, I saw him walking up to me. And he waved at me, right? And I could have sworn I saw him looking like this. It was that hot, man. It was that hot, man. When I came to America, I didn't know. Hello? Dad? Is that it? Okay. Someone's gotta go pick that up. See, this is the problem, you know, they never know what the fuck this shit is, what they're gonna do. But I'm glad, thank you for doing this. Really helped. It's a lame ass ringtone. Could have done something better than that. Anyways, see, I knew it. I just knew it. Watch this. Okay, good. Can I continue? Nope. Okay, fine. Pussy. Thank you. I don't want to do material anymore, god damn it. Anyways, when I came from Sudan, I didn't realize how Americans, y'all love dogs so much. You know? Like, y'all love your dogs so much. Because I'm scared of dogs. I've been traumatized by dogs, you know? I was chased by a dog one time for like 13 minutes. That's 3 songs. You know? 3 songs. I feel like African dogs are different than American dogs, because American dogs, when they chase you, they bark at you. They're like, ruff, ruff, ruff. But African dogs, they don't bark. They just... You know? Who the fuck is waving at me, bro? There's a big guy waving. That took a lot of effort. You could have picked a very, you know, there's a lot of skinny guys with short arms. Thank you for the call. Anyways, what would you do in my situation, bro? Pick a ball. Anyways, I don't like dogs. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. I went to this girl's house and she had a dog one time. I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck about this ringtone. I'm gonna crash out tonight, by the way. That table looks like very breakable, you know? Like the WWE tables. Thank you. I'm not done yet. Anyways, went to this girl's house. Her dog, we started making out. Her dogs came up to me. And she's shooting me, she's touching him and coming back and we making out. And then she's coming and touching him. I was like, lady, could you please wash your hands before you touch my dick? Y'all got dogs, it's okay. Well, I'm gonna leave it at that, because that's my time. Thank you.
All right, make some noise for Hoota, everybody. Keep it going for him.
So you were making out with the girl.
First of all, who was ringing the bell? That's what I want to know.
What? The bell or the
bell,
my
yeah.
phone from 1984?
Oh, the phone,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm sorry, I silenced it. It's good.
Okay.
Sorry, I didn't know. On behalf of
The dog owners?
the dog owners, yeah. I don't want my dog. I don't want to know my dogs exist. I don't want to think about them. It's interesting. A bold move to have it in there.
The dog?
The dog.
You mean like during
right?
like
Yeah,
not
I'm
just
sorry.
in general. You'll
I didn't
like,
want him there.
No,
Sounds
I'm sorry.
very negligent.
Thank you. Yeah, no, I love my dogs. You don't have to call anyone. I meant that, like, I would, if I'm being romantic, I don't want my dogs anywhere near that situation.
Well, obviously, it was a very romantic girl.
You know, or well, I'm just worried that was part of it for her, and I think you might have dodged a bullet. That's all.
Okay.
To alternate between hanging out with you
Mm-hmm.
and then going to pet the dog.
Is
Like
this
she
an
was
invitation? I'm
fooling
trying to
up.
understand.
Yeah,
Because you know what I mean?
I'm just saying. I think that maybe you dodged a bullet. She sounds like that
Yeah,
was
I did. I didn't text her back, by the way.
That's good. Good.
Found
good for
dog hair in
you.
my pants. I know. Gotta get a lint roller for that shit.
Hoota, when's the last time you seen your dad?
Honestly, man. Honestly, bro, it's been 2 years.
Wow.
But it's not like he didn't want to see me. Just distance,
Yeah,
you know?
that's what they typically say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I
When's
ask
the
you?
last time you saw your dad?
Oh God.
My dad's in
just be-
state. We're good.
Sounds like it. Okay.
It's like a therapy session. This whole interview is a
I think
therapy.
it's like a
Can I
full-
just ask something completely unrelated?
Sure.
How is South Sudan that good at basketball, and where the fuck is Sudan? What's wrong with North Sudan's basketball players? That South Sudan almost beat the United States of America in
Yeah.
basketball by 1 point.
You know that.
But I'm just thinking, what the fuck is up with North Sudan, and where do we never hear about them?
So it's not North Sudan, it's just Sudan.
I know, but I'm just,
You know what I mean?
Yes.
I mean, that's the whole problem, you know. That's why we separated, because we don't talk about that shit.
Oh,
you know?
okay. All right, that's fair
That's why we're
enough.
two
Let's not get too
different countries.
controversial and start talking about basketball.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Give it up for
Luca.
Hoota,
All right, thank you.
everybody.
Hoota, everybody.
All right, keep your hands going. Give it up for Caleb Troxel, our next performer. Caleb Troxel. That's it.
Thank you guys so much. I'm happy to be here. This is very fun. I went to Chick-fil-A today. I was driving into Chick-fil-A. I saw the sign. It said, "New item. Try our 30-count nugget." And I tried it. Tasted a lot like the 12, to be honest. At first, and then I kept eating it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can see why it tastes different. You know, it tastes like more. That's what's different about it. I admire Chick-fil-A for that. They're like, how do we sell more chicken? They're like, what if we just did it? Like, that's no plan at all. Who was that for? Just the one guy who's like, fuck, should I get 2 12-count nuggets or should I get 3 12-count nuggets? How many nuggets should I get to feed my fat fucking ass? And that's the perfect amount of nuggets for me. So that's.
I am so sorry to do this.
Oh, it's okay, it's totally
so
okay.
I found out why my phone was blowing up. The show is sponsored by Noda Brewing, and there's kind of like, this whole thing will go to pieces if I don't. So I really just need to do a quick ad for Noda Brewing. Oh, I was really hoping that was Noda Brewing.
Also,
Okay.
Code Red Mountain Dew.
Wait, you got a
Real
Code
quick.
Red Mountain. Code
Yeah,
Red
yeah,
Mountain.
yeah.
12?
Yeah.
What is
Go
that?
to
This
hell,
show
Noda
is
Brewing.
sponsored by Code Red Mountain Dew. They don't get any of the money, but I do get a lot of it
Yeah.
actually. So
Is this like adception? I'm just
yeah, well, I
real
didn't.
quickly.
I'm
Well-
not gonna win tonight, so I gotta make my own. You know,
Well,
so I'm gonna
Caleb, let's be
monetize my
clear.
way.
If you have sponsorship by
Code Red Mountain Dew. You ever seen
wouldn't
people
be doing this
skateboard and
show.
fuck? Drink Mountain Dew.
It's pretty good. I hate
You ever
to
seen
follow
Shaun
that up.
White? You see his hair? You see how fucking sick that is? What do you drink, Sprite like a pussy? Code Red Mountain Dew. You can do yours now.
Yeah, no, this seems futile. This show was sponsored by Noda Brewing. Noda Brewing, when you need a drink. Noda Brewing.
Noda
when
Brewing, we need a
her
drink,
mother's
and you
in
might be
town.
gay. Go to Noda Brewing.
I think about sums it up. Thank you so much. As you were.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, I took Amber Alerts off my phone. Did you guys? Anybody else take them off? It's not that I don't care about. I just never solved one. You know, I've never ended a day and been like, I got one today. Like I've never done that. And they made it a feature for a reason. You know, like people at Apple were like, enough with being a hero. Like that's a lot of work to do that. I don't even know what I would do if I found the car. Like you've never fucking tried. I don't know why I'm asking. If one went off right now, we wouldn't be like, should we go check? We wouldn't. We'd be like, I don't know. Not my turn. You know. I can do like other stuff. Like I played Pokemon Go. Like people play Pokemon Go. They don't do Amber Alerts. Like we should treat Amber Alerts like Pokemon Go, right? It's like everyone hunting for them. They would do that. I do the Amber Alerts, but you'll be out there And they'll be like, we're looking for Squirtle. Who are you looking for? I'm like, Tyler. Looking for Tyler. I think he's a type 2 diabetes. I don't, something like that. I'm talking to this girl now, and I was like, what'd you do today? And she got I thought I got it right. What the fuck? Good job. No. I was talking to her, and she got a pap smear the other day. Pap smear, I think I'm saying that right. But that's not what she told me. She was like, yeah, my doctor fingered me. I'm like, oh, God. Don't say it like that. That's weird. But a pap smear, for those of you who don't know, like women go in and they check up every once in a while to make sure they don't have like cancer or something, which is good for women because guys only go in when they got something wrong. Like a guy's penis is like a car. You only take your car in if it's not starting. Like a woman's, that's like an airplane. Like you got to check that before it goes off every time. Like that's kind of how it is. All right, I think that's my time. Thank you guys.
Caleb Troxel, everybody.
Caleb.
So, did this girl, did she also wonder why it's not called the gynecologist?
I call it a ventriloquist.
Oh, okay, wow.
Yeah.
She
Speaking
sounds
of
fun.
which-
Right. Because sometimes they make it talk, so.
It's true.
Yes.
I've only had like.
I feel like I'm
old
practicing
ladies.
ventriloquism when I go down on a girl too,
I don't know, no.
Because you're going down there like, talk to me. I'm like, I can't. What am I not supposed to move my mouth at the same time? Like make it.
You ever try to eat
How do you talk when you
eat a
can't?
woman's pussy and drink water at the same time? You ever tried to do that?
Or Mountain Dew, actually.
Oh, water.
Or
boy.
Mountain Dew Code
Yes.
Red,
Oh my
by the way,
gosh.
yes.
Dude, that Code Red Mountain Dew, go down. And
You
drink.
are definitely
Red.
my favorite prop comic, Caleb.
Thank you. Who did I beat out?
You're my only.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
I was all wrong. I was really hoping that Doja Cat would eventually, if I posted Paint the Town Red enough, that it would become like some kind of partnership, but I think I was missing the mark.
We were absolutely
Way
missing
missing the
mark.
mark, yeah.
And I understand what that is.
I don't know about doing that when you're going down on a girl. Then it'll be all hyper and it won't sleep that night. I don't know.
That can't be good for a pH balance,
Can't be
right?
good. No,
Can't be.
I mean, I'm no expert, and that's not. I'll have to ask my gynecologist.
For those of you,
I'm making
for
that
those who
work.
don't know, pH is. For those who don't know.
Right, yeah.
The first two letters in phone.
Right.
pH is like how like swole it is. What's we got?
The pussy juice, right?
Like,
Pussy
you can't
juice?
go to like the gym.
Is it pH the pussy heat? That's what it is. What's the pH? 95 degrees?
See, that's why I love this show. You learn something too. Yeah. Give it up for
Educational.
Dr. Caleb
All right,
Troxel.
Caleb Troxel,
Yeah.
everybody.
Wow, that was really something. All right, we're gonna keep it going because we have to. Please put your hands together for our next performer, Nathan Baker, everybody. Hey, Nathan, real quickly, and I know I just did this, but so that I don't interrupt you, we do have just a couple of house announcements. If I could just bend your ear. Here you go. Angel, you're my angel. You're their angel.
Okay, house announcements. I don't know who wrote this, but they're probably got fucking Down syndrome or something. I don't know. What is this, dude? Be sure to check out Find Your Muse. Open mic every Monday at 7:30 p.m. And all right, now for that, fuck you guys. Carlos, you specifically. Give it up for Carlos Valencia, by the way. Guys, I'm a little upset today because I didn't know I was going to be on the show until a few hours ago, and I was hoping one of my friends move. I'm tired. I'm at a huge disadvantage right now. Unprepared. I don't even have anything written. All I got's I have one thing, and that's it. It's I have Carlos Valencia is bald. That's all I've got. So, I know he's bald. And he wears a hat too to cover it up, but it's like he's chose a fedora of all things. He's like, I don't want to be bald. People will think I'm lame. And then he put on a fucking fedora. I didn't actually have anything written. It was just a picture of Carlos with a single gnarled hair on top of his head.
That is accurate, by the way.
And it is gnarled.
It is gnarled. When I was walking here, I saw this guy with a fat ass, and I was like, damn, that's got to be hard to clean. Yeah, it's a lot of surface area. If you don't have a bidet to pressure wash that thing off, dude, it's getting caked up. I know it is, dude. Just like when you move into a shitty apartment building and the fucking landlord just painted over the outlets, so it's just the paint's covered in just brown paint. Not good. I know that thing smelled crazy. I know it does. There's this guy that he was. I used to work at a Dollar Tree. There's this homeless guy that would come in and like you couldn't follow him around the aisles because he was caked up. Like, dude, this guy was like Nicki Minaj, dude. And if you're homeless, dude, you're not showering often, so you fucking booty cheeks are caked. It's not good. Just fucking waddling around the aisles. Sometimes he would buy me candy. I don't know. Anyways, we're riffing right now, guys. How are you? Good. How are you? Not good. Not good. I double fisted some cheer wines earlier, like Stone Cold. Sweet. That's where we got the code red, by the way. Pretty cool. Long 4 minutes. That bell rang like 3 years ago, I feel like. But I think they were fucking with me.
Yeah.
Whose phone is that? Mom? Your dad died in a car accident. You have to come home right now and leave that shitty show with that bald piece of shit Carlos wants. Alright, we have, it's a real minute, dude.
If you ever do this show again, and you never will.
Correct.
If you ever did,
Correct.
that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have you interrupt your set with a note that says, your dad just died.
They hit the Pentagon, dude. They hit the Pentagon. That's right. That's me finding out that George Bush finding out there's a second plane. You know? It's like, the show must go on. I can't let the kids know what's going on inside. Because he was reading books to a kid. Do you guys think George Bush did 9/11? I do. That's about it. All right. Goodbye.
Nathan Baker, everybody. Make some noise for him.
All right, thank you so much for doing the show. We're so happy to have you here.
Nice.
Hey, there's more announcements. Isn't
Oh,
there?
you want me to hit another
He's
one?
like, I don't know what to do, but I'm not going to read this fucking card.
Well, because you couldn't just put it down. I don't think you guys thought of that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
I don't know what
Right.
you're talking about.
We have a birthday in the house tonight. Please join me in singing happy birthday for Danny Dollars Irizarry.
Hey,
Danny Dollars.
Can everybody sing this with me?
Yeah, talk about cake. Yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Danny. Happy birthday to you. Give him a little titty shake. That was for you, Danny. Danny Dollars Irizarry.
Thank you so much.
I gotta say, I'm a little disappointed you didn't do the Stevie Wonder version.
Damn, my bad. It is sweet, though.
Yeah.
You guys wouldn't know nothing about that. Me and Jordan? Shit, dude. Black as fuck. All right, what's
All
up?
right, it's good. Nathan Baker, you don't have to clap.
Oh, well, yeah.
No, just go with Nathan Baker. Make
It's
some noise
gonna
for
make
Nathan
it
Baker.
weird. Don't do it for him, but just do it for the show. Yeah, Nathan Baker, everybody, and keep your hands going. I gotta stop saying it that way. It sounds weird. Please clap for our next performer, Paul Platt, everybody. And his mustache.
Sorry, guys. I'm a little fucked up. Nathan Baker accidentally did my set for me. I did. He took all my jokes. Okay, so I'm gonna try something. Have you guys? I think if I was pulled over, I wouldn't need a breathalyzer. Like if you didn't have a breathalyzer, I think you could figure out whether I was drunk by just putting Instagram in front of me. And if I start reacting to Instagram stories, I shouldn't be behind the wheel. Check, please. All right, so maybe you guys weren't getting that. I know not everybody. Actually, the #1 language in the world is Chinese. So I'll just try it again and see if you guys get it. 你知道你们在 Instagram 的时候，你喝了太多酒，那就一个人在他的车来到你，那就你想哦，我喝了太多。Check, please. All right, I think I crushed it. That was really good. Anybody been to China? Yeah? You heard of it? You been there? Where? I've been to Guangzhou. What? Make some noise for Guangzhou. Yeah. Oh, not a ton of noise. Maybe some more Chongqing fans in the room. Yeah. All right. Let's make some noise for. Okay. Who's our favorite premiere? Who's the Deng Xiaoping fan in here? Who's the Deng Xiaoping? We got a Deng Xiaoping fan over there. Am I right? Come on. Go, give it up for Carlos. He loves opening up business to the West. Am I right?
One business opening son of a bitch, this guy.
Yes, this businessman over here. Make some noise for Xi Jinping. No. Boo Xi Jinping then. All right, good. I'm glad we did this. I'm going to do some more relatable crowd work. Who here likes Chinese stuff? You know, so I did live in China. People love, and if you tell somebody you lived in China, the number one thing they want to ask you is, have you ever gone to a Chinese restaurant and like spoken Chinese and then have people be really surprised that you spoke Chinese? Have you guys seen those videos online, like white guy shocks with perfect Chinese? If you really want to shock somebody with perfect Chinese, try doing it at a Mexican restaurant. They are shocked dramatically. So, Bush did 9/11, right? Yeah, he did. I think, here's the thing. People like conspiracy theories. A big one people like is that Bush did 9/11, but I think that's played out, right? We've heard it. My new conspiracy, Jeb Bush did 9/11. Where is it? Where's the sound? Check, please. Am I right? Am I right, guys? Make some noise if I'm right. Make some noise if they want their check, please. You get it, Guangzhou. Check, please. There we are. I'm fucking crushing. Oh my god. This feels awesome. Let's do something relatable. Who here hates Carlos? Yeah! Yeah! Oh, guys, I was just heating up. Okay. Who here really fucking hates Carlos right now? Not that much? Okay.
Just varying degrees.
Just varying degrees. So, you guys, how we doing?
All right, Paul Platt, everybody.
Paul
Go
Platt,
on.
featuring his mustache.
Yeah.
Did you...
Write anything.
Yes. Yes, look right here. It says Instagram, and then it says new conspiracy theory, Bush did 9/11, Jeb Bush.
Can you submit that?
Yeah, I'll
Get it notarized and submit it to, just so we make sure that
You can notarize a text message.
Were you alive for 9/11?
Yes, I was. I was 2 months old, and America changed that day, Jordan.
Very traumatic.
Sorry, I
Wait,
did forget our
weren't you
national
born in
innocence. No, I was born in the U.S. of A. in a little place called Utah. Heard of it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Mike
We hated 9/11 in Utah.
I think a lot of places probably did.
Well, I didn't know. I was only in Utah at the time. I'm sorry, Jordan. I was only 2 months old. My bad.
So was it like Utah, and then your family was like, well, obviously China's next?
Yeah, well, you know, a lot of people
Utah
call
to
China the Utah of East Asia.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Because
Did you- and you
Karl
were like-
Malone lives there?
Because Karl Malone lives there, yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
You were actually speaking Chinese when you said that shit, right? Like when you were talking.
Yeah,
you
it was
were
like
not
kind of
making that
mostly
shit up.
Chinese.
I
I
mean,
didn't think there'd be somebody who spoke Chinese. Do you speak Chinese? Oh, then yes, I spoke perfect Chinese.
Cantonese.
It was perfect Mandarin.
Piece of shit.
Everybody
I could tell
applauded.
by looking at him, Cantonese.
Cantonese, I was
Yeah.
sorry.
Fucking racist
Sensitive
as fuck.
bastard.
You've been to Hong Kong? Big Hong Kong guy? Yeah, me too, man.
Are you guys? What? Jesus Christ! All right.
Yeah.
Pandering. You know, his vote only
I
counts
can't
for
pander
one.
to one person. This is 1 out of 80. That's like 1.25%.
Yeah, but on a global.
Honestly, no, I gotta
There's
be
like-
honest. He's terrible at pandering.
I'm so.
Yeah,
he tried
that
to
is
pander
true.
to the.
I didn't try and
That is
pander.
true, that is true.
I didn't try and pander. You know, I actually had about a month later. So I did a set during Black History Month.
Wow.
See, there you go.
What an ally.
What an eye. And I frankly feel like a lot of people were like, "Good work, Paul. You kind of brought some races together."
Well, you came up to fight the power.
It was a tough
Yeah.
sell. And I did fight the power on stage.
Did you say bring races together or bring racists together?
Honestly, probably both.
Okay. All right.
Probably
well,
not intentional.
I mean,
but I
you're
did.
getting out of the house.
I did have a white guy come up to me like 2 months later. He was like, "Dude, every time I see a black person, I think of your set." And I was like, "Don't tell me that shit, man. We're in front of your children." This is a real thing that happened at my restaurant. Wow.
Y'all, you just would have had to been there. Anyway, Paul Platt, everybody. Let's go for
Oh, Platt.
Wow. Paul Platt, just platting all over.
Yeah.
1 second. Joe, are we having technical issues, Joe? No? We're everything's good? All right.
Good to go. Can we can't
Yeah,
have
no, you're
technical
good. We don't
issues.
need you, Paul,
let's-
anymore. I just make sure.
Paul Platt, everybody.
I hate when shit goes wrong.
See him off. All right, we're going to keep the show going. Please put your hands together for LA Red.
Good evening. I said, hey, shit. It's been a rough day. Y'all gonna talk to me, damn it. All right, so to get this show started, what we're gonna do is do a sing-along, all right? On the count of 3, everybody's gonna sing the first bar of this song because we all know it. I can tell. Count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. All right, give yourselves a round of applause for singing that song. You all sound so... You are not excited to be here. I don't like this energy. So I do that when I'm in a group and the crowd is predominantly white because I know that's the way to white people's hearts. That song gets white people excited the way swag surfing does black people. So I know if I want to get your attention, that's how we do it. So yeah, my name is LA Red. I'm going to be up here for 4 minutes, and I want to thank Caleb Troxel for opening up this can of worms for me. So I was working on doing some clean comedy, and I realized in trying to tap into that cleaner side of things that Amber Alerts piss me off. And it's not that I don't care about kids, that's not what I'm saying, but if you think about it, Amber Alerts go off at like 2:30 in the morning when you're like in the midst of like the deep REM sleep, and so you're trying to shut up all of your devices, right? But then if you just so happen to give a shit, like I give a shit about this song, if you happen to care, wait, is this elevator music? I like it. I like it. Come on. Yeah. Y'all look like what this sound is. Your faces match the sound. I love it because y'all are like, it's cool, it's cool. So this song is kind of like Amber Alerts, random as hell, and you don't know what to do with it, right? So 2:30 in the morning, your phone's going off, you see that Amber Alert, and you see that Dale down in Pinehurst, 38 years old, has taken 3-year-old Caleb, and they're on their way somewhere in a Nissan Altima, right? So at 2:30 in the morning, you're gambling trying to figure out how much do you give a shit about 3-year-old Colton, or Caleb, excuse me. So I realized I don't give a fuck because a couple of things. One, he's traveling in a Nissan Altima. If you see a Nissan Altima on the highway, you already know at 2:30 he's halfway down to Pensacola, Florida by now. Because they clearly drive like they don't give a damn. This music is gradually getting louder. I like this. It's a nice ambiance. Thank you. Thank you. I feel like I should just, yes. All right, and so, as we continue to talk about Dale and Caleb, no, so the other thing I realized when it comes to Amber Alerts, Dale obviously has never encountered a 3-year-old in his life because he voluntarily took a toddler. Who does that? Nobody. The disco ball. Hell yeah, it's a party in this motherfucker. I like this. Thank you. That added a nice flair. Are we done? 1 more minute? Well, shit. Put your hands together. Come on. Let's clap. This is a game show. Come on. Now, black people clap, not white people clap. Black
Some of y'all are off beat right there.
That's what I had to stress. Black people clap, not white people clap. There we go. So we're gonna, well, okay, that's my cue to shut the fuck up. All right, it's been real. I am your host, LA Red. Thank you. Come again.
All right, LA Red, everybody.
LA
Keep
Red.
it going for.
You heard her. She's the host. You feel like I should just give it. That was excellent command.
Yeah, that was great.
So
and I
think
think it is elevator music, right?
Yeah.
It had to have been
Yeah,
either elevator
definitely.
or grocery store.
Joe, what was the name of that song? Like, is there a name for that song?
was Go to
Or it's
Sleep.
just elevator music?
Camel juice.
Had you said
Shut the
camel
fuck
toe?
up. It's
Camel
not
Juice
called
is the
camel
name of
juice.
that song?
Camel juice.
Yes, it is.
What is camel juice?
That was for
Yeah.
Do I want to know what camel? You know, I think camel juice has something to do with pH balance.
Is that what it is? It's such an educational
where my
show.
girls at? Do we
I
feel
think
balanced
it's
after
camel
that?
toe, camel juice, pH balance.
with it,
So,
yeah.
for the record, I'd like to say that I believe pH stands for pussy health.
Pussy health, yes.
I wasn't the best at science, but I'm just putting that out there. I read a couple of books and graduated a couple of times. See,
Can
I like
confirm.
you.
We
I
got
like
a, we
you.
got a we got a gynecologist right
It's a
here. She said
gynecologist.
yes.
There you go,
Yes.
yeah, there you go.
And I like that, by the way.
Thank you. I
Gynecologist. like
Yeah, it was good.
I like it.
Thank
I
you.
support it.
LA, all right, so you gotta help me out. How do you get white people on beat? Because you did it very efficiently.
So here's the thing. I work at a karaoke bar, so I see all kinds of shit. So I've learned if you kind of just coach people through it, like I strongly believe everyone can sing at least one song, and everyone can find the beat. You just kind of got to coach them. I was a band head,
I
too,
agree
so-
that most people should only sing one song.
Yeah, everybody's
Never
good
again.
at least one song. Now, what that song may be for you, I don't know. It could be Mary Had a Little Lamb for all I know. But everybody has that one where you sound like Beyonce, and you just need to ride that one out.
What's yours?
I don't know. I sang a lot in church, so I don't know if that qualifies
Okay.
here. Yeah, it's a Jesus thing.
You at the karaoke bar doing Never Will Have Made It.
I have done that before. But it's the one with the different beat. It's not the traditional.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the one with the dance beat. Yeah.
I've kind of been I've been watching the Golden Girls recently, and I feel like I nail that theme song. I can't do it right now. I'm sorry.
That's
It's just for
Yeah,
me and my
that-
dogs.
It's
No,
all
Well,
but
also-
I wanted to say that I understand, and so that was me being vulnerable and letting you know. That
Thank
I get
you.
it. You're
So
welcome.
this is races getting along. See that? You see that?
Yeah.
That's
Thank
what
you
that
for
looks
being
like.
Yeah.
a friend.
You could learn a
Thank
thing
you.
or two,
Yeah.
Paul
That,
Platt.
that's what Paul couldn't accomplish.
Yeah,
right there.
no.
LA Red, everybody.
LA Red, everybody.
Hey, Red.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna bring up our next comic. Please keep it going for Kevin Delgado.
right.
He's gonna be doing something very special tonight. We've done it a few times. It's kind of close to my heart. He will be drawing a topic from our mysterious fishbowl and incorporating it into his set. Woo! Yeah. Here is our fishbowl. Okay, he's running for president, I guess, of the show. Whenever you have a second, sir, it's ready for you. Oh, there's a hole in the bottom of this. That's why my fish is dead. Okay. Makes sense now. All right. The mysterious realm of possibilities. Oh, I don't. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Clammy. Oh. It's too much. I'm glad that was too much. Woo. Just get it over with already, you two. Draw a picture? No, you're gonna draw one of these. From here, you're gonna draw one of these to talk about and incorporate into your set.
Okay.
Yeah, this is to make you better.
I know. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody.
That sounds like you very much don't, but I'll roll with it. Yeah.
This is I have two to choose from. Do I have to say them out loud or do I have to
It's up to you, dude.
losing my virginity?
Tell us how it. Yeah, you don't have to do that up here. Tell us how it happened. Yeah.
Like in my set or
Just work it in there somehow. It's just to
Just
make
lose
you
your
on your
virginity
toes.
during your set, dude. If you need any help, let me know.
if I need help losing it?
Yes.
Buddy. Oh my god. Hi. How are you guys doing? You guys look amazing. You're all so hot. Thank you. Wow. I'm a gay person. I know what you're thinking. Gay with that body? How brave. It's cool. I think I'm really good at being gay. If you don't believe me, meet me outside later. No chicks. Oh my god, I love being gay. It's so fucking dope, dude. I remember when I lost my gay virginity. It was great. It was to a guy that I'd been dating for 8 weeks. And he was amazing, and we shook hands afterwards. I don't. If you got who here has had gay sex? Okay. You four friends, none of y'all have ever. Oh, you had gay sex outside of your group of friends. How was it? Hell yeah, dude. Don't you love when like a guy's like kissing on your neck and you can feel his like beard and shit? And then like he just whispers in your ear, I ordered wings. And then you continue to play Smash Bros. It's so fun. That's what gay sex is. Recently, my nephew came out to me. He's 10 years old. He came out to me as a gay kid, and I was like, "That's amazing, dude! Wow." Actually, that's not true. My first reaction was, "Fuck! I'm not gonna get as much attention anymore." But it's fine. I think I'm not gonna have to worry about anything because like he seems to understand it, right? Like I asked him, I was like, "How do you know you're gay? Do you like boys? You get that, right?" And he was like, "Yes." And so I was like, "What are 3 of your crushes right now?" And the first one he said was this kid in his class, and I was like, "Cool, that makes sense." Second one was Spider-Man, Tom Holland. I get it. The third one is what really threw me in a loop because he looks at me and he goes, FDR. And I was like, did you like dig his New Deal? Like, and I was in my head, I was like, what makes you like him? He's like, oh, he's really cute. And I was like, okay, there in his textbook is probably like a young, like fit FDR pre-polio. And then he shows me a picture and it's not. It's exactly the picture that you expect. Wheelchair bound, blanket on his lap, old as fuck. But it was, I was taken back, but I was like, wow, you know exactly what kind of gay person you are. It took me so long to realize that I'm a seal in the gay community. Because I'm chubby and hairless, and 75% of the time I'm wet.
Kevin Delgado, everybody.
Yeah. I love that. That's the last thing you said. That's great. What was the handshaking thing? That was just connection, or?
When 2 fellas agree on something, you generally will like to give a handshake afterwards.
No, I'm sorry. I meant when you first got up here.
I'm personable.
Okay, that's
nobody
else
else did
that.
it.
No one.
I'm connecting with my audience.
I like that. I was just curious.
It's my demo.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
To follow me on Instagram.
Yeah.
Or home. No chicks.
Where do you get your Molly?
Oh, buddy. What'd you say?
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I'm on Adderall.
Oh, shit. All right.
That's why you're damp. I get it. Team damp. Yeah.
Team damp.
Yeah. No,
Did you
it
say
that's for my pH, but it's fine.
You said you fucked and then they played Smash Bros?
Yeah, that shit's fun as fuck.
Dude, it's funny because that's what I call gay sex, is Smash Bros.
Can I actually apologize for not showing up for Mario Kart? I was drunk.
Oh, yeah.
I was so
he
drunk.
was supposed to come and challenge me at Mario Kart at Pins. Didn't fucking show up.
Okay, the kids thing makes a lot more sense now.
Oh, that was like
The
an I'm
kids
sorry
thing that y'all did
kiss?
at the beginning.
The kids thing? Oh, that's how we roll.
No hard feelings?
On Molly.
Okay.
You're still, yeah.
Now, wait.
I don't want to be angry.
Was the invitation for Mario Super Smash Bros?
No. It was Mario Kart, and when I'm drunk, I tend to answer Instagram comments or Instagram stories.
It was a story.
It was a story.
Oh, I love that. You're a connection.
Anybody here play Mario Kart?
Yeah, of
A few of
course.
you?
Yeah.
But which one? Like all of them, or like the newest one, or what?
Like Nintendo 64. Yeah.
But see, that's the problem. It's like people are like, oh yeah, I played the old school Nintendo 64. And I'm like, oh motherfucker, Super Mario Kart from the Super Nintendo. That's what
I play them all.
That's
I
what I
play every
fucks
single
with.
one, baby.
Yeah.
All right,
So
let's
you
do
enjoy
it.
slipping on the banana.
That'll be.
I'll slip on any banana you like me to.
All right. See, why did you guys have
He's
to?
so
make it that
accommodating.
way?
Kevin
All
Delgado.
right,
Kevin Delgado,
Everybody, I love you.
Oh boy. All right. Buy him a banana after the show. All right. Please put your hands together. What's happening over there? What'd you forget?
Also, please
That's been
come
up
back
there.
August 8th for the musical Jurassic Park show. It's going to be amazing.
All right.
If that doesn't fill the room, I don't know what will.
Yeah. Oh man, the costumes! I'm excited. I might come through. All right. So we do have one more performer in the competition portion of the evening. Please put your hands together, doing prop comedy for the very first time in his comedic career. Jimmy Briggs, everybody!
Jimmy.
Yeah. All right. So,
Jimmy.
Jimbo, if I can call you that.
Jim.
That's my father's name.
Okay, here's what I have for you here.
Okay, all right.
Straight from Sicily. She has been in my family for generations.
She looks a little rough just off first rip here.
She's been in my family for generations. I told you how vacation went.
Okay.
Okay, do you have a seat for her?
No, I guess I'll move my Legion Brewing beer.
Yeah,
everybody.
Legion Brewing, everybody.
Just kidding. No to sponsors this. Fuck Legion.
All right. So yeah, I know you'll be great. Just be, like I said, delicate family heirloom. So.
By the way, Jimmy, I did it. I wasn't even planning on doing this because I didn't know this was what you had to do. But this, in solidarity, I'm gonna prop it up too.
Oh, thank you. Oh, okay. I was gonna put the clown nose on the statue. But,
no, this is my prop.
Okay, can I have it sit on my lap?
Yeah, well, just be respectful. That's fine.
I won't. I won't. Guys, I met this fine lady in Gatlinburg, Tennessee this weekend. Fuck what Kaleigh said about Sicily. This lady wears a Hawk Tua shirt. There's a lot of those up there, baby. This is actually what's going to happen to the Hawk Tua girl after her 15 minutes is over. She's just going to be fucking Han Solo carbonated. Right at the peak of popularity. My favorite thing about Denise here, I can call her Denise, is this little hook hand. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. It's a keyhole, as some say. It's not a penis thing for everyone who oohed, all right? It's so we can be romantic as we're walking down the street. Kaleigh, I don't want to insult. Are you filming me right now?
No, I just want to send this to my mother, and I'm not joking.
Okay, is this your actual family heirloom?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
All right.
I don't know what happened to her hands. I'm not
okay,
sure.
well, I was going to make a break dance, so I'm really glad you said it was your mother's family heirloom first. Let's see what's going on the backside. I don't like the fact that there's an indention right there. Kaleigh, you said it was your mother's. Has your dad had hands on this?
No. He tried. You know what? Now that you mention it,
okay.
It came from her side of the family, but he fought like hell during the divorce. I wonder why.
Okay, yeah, I think it's that tight.
She kicked up.
Plaster at the bottom there. I don't know. Is this Dionysus? You guys heard about the Olympic thing? Everyone's pissed about the Last Supper. The drag queens with the Last Supper. No one's. Yeah, Julie's seen it. She's on Facebook. That's fine. Julie, what was your opinion on the Dionysus situation? No? Okay, no. Jordan said no. Let's really make it a Code Red comedy tonight, folks. What was your opinion? She's bashful. I'm going to stand up now. Can I just hold it? I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it like this. Guys, I was in Gatlinburg, Tennessee this weekend, and you would be surprised at how many mothers I saw in moonshine tastings just like this. Just $5. Their kids would not shut the fuck up. They kept giving them sweet tea. I was like, maybe give them a little Blue Mountain Fire, all right? Get that kid out of here. I don't need them. $5 for as many tastings as you want. She's got a weird nose thing going on, too. This is a Coke statue? It's a Coke statue? The statue do Coke?
She got the nostrils for it.
She does. She do be having. I got 1 minute left, honey. I'm gonna put you down. Sorry, I'm breaking the fourth wall. I saw Deadpool versus Wolverine today, guys. I'm fucking all over the place. What's up with Ryan Reynolds, man? What's that guy doing? He owns companies. He's in movies. He might have built this statue, to be quite honest with you. He definitely built the stool. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with this statue, Kaleigh. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is just bringing me back to when my grandparents got way too wine drunk in Tampa, Florida, and just would fight. Just fight over ziti. Richard, quit drinking scotch. Susan, shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, it's a tough time. Is that my time?
Is she triggering you? I'm so sorry.
No, yeah, it's really bad. Richard Huerta and Susan Huerta are not doing well right now. I know I don't look Cuban, but it's in there, okay? Is that my time? Is that my time?
No, it can be.
Oh, I don't want it to be. Carlos, let's do one more prop thing. Give me that nose, baby boy. Give me that nose. Does it fit? It does not. All right, fuck that. Ladies
What the hell? You know how much money I pay for that shit?
That's insured.
That's insured?
Yeah, you gotta get that back.
This is clearly not insured, okay, Kaleigh?
No, the nose. Carlos's red
I
nose.
want to do. Can I do? Since we're doing props, Kaleigh, can you give me the fishbowl?
Yeah, sure.
Check this out. This got a good look. Check it. Yeah.
Okay.
But check this shit out. Look. I'm Darth Vader, dude.
It's Carlos's other fedora.
I was gonna say, Carlos, you cannot hide your hairline any more than you already do. You gotta go.
Darth Vader, bro.
Darth Vader.
Thank you.
He was waiting to do that all day. So let's do, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. I'm glad you got that out of your system. That was great.
Jordan, how's Coachella?
He's interviewing
It was a great time.
I had no idea you went until I saw that hat. To be honest, and I saw that.
It's working.
Good. I was like, that guy got disappointed at Frank Ocean.
No. You know what I got disappointed at? Lana Del Rey brought out what's that
white women. Am I right? You know?
Yeah,
like,
for real. For real.
Yeah.
But she brought out like Camellia Cabello, who like does
That's
not
how that's pronounced.
match her style. Did I get it right for real?
No.
Okay, all right. Well, what, y'all know what I'm talking about. And it was awkward, man. My girlfriend fell asleep during it. Like it was weird.
She barred out? No, I'm just kidding.
Nah.
She crashed out at Coachella. Huda, where you at to crash out right now, dog?
What's thrash? Is that a new drug? Thrashing?
Do what?
Is that a new drug?
Thrash?
No,
Thrash?
he said crash out.
Crash.
Kaleigh, crash.
Look at me just out.
Kaleigh, get with the culture. Jesus Christ. I mean, you're deep in Italy. You're deep in the clown mic.
Oh,
You're dropping
Jesus.
mics. I mean,
What is going on with
I'm
this
so
show?
thrashed
She dropped
out.
the mic.
Sorry.
that mic
Crash.
stand must be sponsored by Legion
It's not
Brewing.
as
I
funny
don't know,
as
dude.
thrash,
All right. This has been great.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Jimmy Briggs,
I feel like
everybody.
I learned a lot. Yeah, wait, but don't go anywhere.
Oh.
We're gonna bring back our performers. If
Okay.
if all of our performers could come up, Huta, Paul, L.A. Red, Caleb, where are you at? Denise, give it up for Denise. She was wonderful tonight. Nathan Baker as well. Kevin, where are you? Okay. So how this works is we are moving on to the top 3. It's going to start immediately after this the voting process. We do need your help picking one of the top 3, if you could. We'd appreciate it. Joe back there, out there, Joe, say hello on the God mic. Father Joe.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, so he's got the latest sound detecting technology. So by round of applause, we are going to have you help us pick one of the top 3. So we're going to start who's closest to me, because that's easier. If you feel like Jimmy Briggs needs to go to the next round, give it up for Jimmy Briggs, everybody. What about Caleb Troxel? Yeah? What about Nathan Baker? Huh? What about L.A. Red? Yeah? How about Huta? Paul Platt? Kevin Delgado? All right, so Joe, in your infinite technological wisdom, who was that won that round?
L.A. Red.
L.A. Red. Well, moving on to the final 3. Now I'm going to kick it over to my esteemed panel here. This is not an easy choice. It's not. There are no friends in comedy, except for we're all friends.
Yeah, so Carlos and I, well, Carlos said this was a very easy choice, actually. Carlos.
Be nice.
Not Nate, is basically what I said.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Oh, obviously, yeah.
We are going to go with Caleb Troxel and Kevin Delgado, everybody.
All right. So we got Kevin Delgado, L.A. Red, and Caleb Troxel advancing to the final round. And we're going to start, ladies first. Let's have L.A. Red. Oh, I am so sorry. Yep. Just give me a second to relocate. Yeah, I know. I didn't want to make it weird by stopping to talk, but now it's just going to be weird for a second. Okay, so as I mentioned, we are just going to go right into our round of the final 3. So please put your hands together for our first performer, L.A. Red.
All right, so we're back at it again. A few things I like to share with folks. I'll go ahead and get started with the fact that I'm a part of the LGBTQIA, whatever letter they added this week, community. Anybody else a part of that community in the crowd? That sounds so exciting. But somebody over here said they had gay sex, but you're not gay. Another story for another time. It's cool. No judgment. So as a lesbian, there are some things that I've encountered. Straight men, I would like to apologize because sometimes masked lesbians are a little too much. I don't know if you all have ever encountered it, but that one butch lesbian that comes up to you and she's like, yo, I'll take your girl, sir. The black lesbians say it a little bit differently, like, yo, I'll take your bitch. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes that's a bit much. It's a bit excessive. And I say that because I think we need to be a little more humble as masculine lesbians. And here's why. Any lesbians in the crowd? You don't want to own it? It's cool. We're in NOTA. You're in the place to own that shit. There are plenty of Subarus floating around out here. But no, I say we need to be a little more humble because there are some things that we experience that straight men have over us. So guys, if you ever encounter a masculine lesbian and she tries your gangster, here's what you say. At least I don't have to stop to put my dick on. That is the best comeback you can ever have for a masculine lesbian because do you know how humbling it is to pause in the middle of foreplay and say, wait a minute, babe, be right back. Let me go get it. When you show up with that JanSport book bag, you really think you're about to live your best life, but you have to pause and hope that she's still awake by the time you come back. It's an interesting situation. So speaking of fake dicks, I had this situation this one time. It was really poor judgment on my part. I had a one-night stand with this young lady in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. So that was strike one. It was Winston-Salem. We all know. Issue number one, right? But against my better judgment, I was like, I'm going to do this. And the reason why I felt so compelled to do it is because she was built like Megan Thee Stallion. So she was kind of like tall, voluptuous, and I just wanted to see if I could do it. I was thinking with my fake dick. I just wanted to see if I could handle all of that. And so what had happened was we had this one night stand, and some time goes by, and she sends a text message, and she's like, we need to talk. And it's a one night stand. I'm like, no, the fuck we don't. Like, we were one and done. Like, we're good. And so later on that day, my phone then starts to ring, and her name pops up, so I answer it, and I'm like, hello? She says, I'm late. You need a ride to work? And she's like, no, I'm late. So I told y'all, I clearly have to pause to put my dick on. So there's nothing coming out of it that would produce anything living, obviously. Especially if I sanitize it right, then we're good. So I'm like, are you behind on your rent? Like, is your phone about to get turned off? Like, I don't understand what's happening. So she actually proceeded to tell me that she was pregnant. And I have a 14-year-old son who lives in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I heard he's a really great kid, very athletic. She said his hands are just like mine. I don't know how she knows that. That's kind of weird to me. But we're going to do a special edition of The Maury Show, so you can say, LA, you are not the father. And with that, I'd like to thank my father for teaching me to be the man I am today, which is absent. I heard about him. I'm gonna show up on draft day. That's what I heard the protocol is. Show up on draft day. So yeah, how we doing? One more minute. All right, cool. One more minute. And with that, I would like to say, women are crazy. That's my time. I'm LA Red. Thank y'all. You've been great.
We really are crazy. Give it up for LA Red, everybody. All right, we're going to keep it going. Please put your hands together for our second performer of the final three. Jesus Christ. Caleb Troxel.
Thank you guys so much. Bye, Code Red Mountain Dew. Bye, Code Red. Thanks for having me back. This is great. I was talking about pussy before, which I don't like saying the. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I don't like saying the word, but I do like what it stands for. You know, I do like that. My friends say it a lot. They're like, "Let's go get some pussy." You guys probably do it. You guys are like, "Let's go hunt for some pussy." I'm like, hunting? What do we need? Do we need equipment for that? I don't know why guys do that all the time. They're like, let's go hunt for some pussy. It's like, stop treating it like an object, you know? Like, guys, I feel like you could at least treat it like car insurance. Like, I feel like if pussy had a slogan, it would help a little bit, right? Because I just don't want pussy. I want pussy. A pussy you can trust. Like, right? I want pussy. Are you in good hands? Like, I don't want, like, my friend coming up to me being like, dude, I switch pussy. I save 15% or more on... I'm like, dude, save more or something, you know? Like, I want to bundle the pussy with home and auto. Let's respect, you know? Let's do that. But I don't know. How do we feel about the world, guys? We feel pretty good about what's happening? No, yeah, fuck the world, right? I actually feel pretty good about the world. You know why? We're doing escape rooms for fun. What? Whose idea was that? Oh, what should we do? Torture? Like, That's not fun. Like, if I locked the doors right now, you guys wouldn't be like, you mean for free? Like, we wouldn't want to do that. I was at work and our like HR person like plans parties, and she was like, what if we did one of those rooms where you go in and you look for clues and you solve puzzles to try to get out? I was like, that's work. If I was good at that, I wouldn't work here, actually. So that's what would happen. But I work with a lot of salespeople at work. I don't like salespeople that much. You know, they're always like bothering you, like pushing you. Like, especially in person. Like the other day, I saw this salesperson. They just interrupted my day, just out of nowhere. But you know, that's the Girl Scouts. That's kind of how they are. You know. She was yelling at me when I was leaving the grocery store. She was like, "You want any cookies?" I was like, don't you think if I wanted cookies, I would have got them in the grocery store, little girl? No, I didn't say that. That would have been the truth. Because you're supposed to be nice to a Girl Scout, you know? You're supposed to be, I don't know how to do it, but you're supposed to be nice, you know? They go, do you want any cookies? And you're like, wow, yeah. You buying it? Yeah, of course, yeah, what are you selling? Thin Mints? Nice. I like your uniform. You look great. You feel how uncomfortable that is? It's not fun. But that's what you're supposed to do, which is weird because that's the meanest way to treat someone selling AT&T. Like, if you just see a guy in a blue polo handing out brochures, you go up to him, wow, look at you. What are you selling? Fiber optic? I like your uniform, you bitch. That's not how you treat people. Fine, I try to, you know, you gotta be nice to kids. You guys have kids, anybody? Anybody have kids? The one lady with white hair? Anybody else? Dude, I feel like people my age, my friends say the same thing about kids a lot. You know, they'll be like, oh, I'm not good with kids, but I'll be good with my kids. You ever hear that? I'm not good with kids, but I'll be good with my kids. I feel like that just means you're gonna hit them. You know, anybody else feel that? I was on an airplane recently and I was flying back to Charlotte and I was talking to this lady and she was like, do you have any kids? I said, no. She said, good. She was like, wait to have kids. They take up all your time, your energy, your sanity. Wait to have kids. I'm like, no, you should wait till your son puts on headphones. He's right there, you know? I mean, if he puts on headphones, I'll talk shit. Like, I'll do that. But I'm not that good with kids. Like the other day I dropped an F-bomb in front of a child. Not good. And his dad was right there. And he was like, you know, you really shouldn't be cursing around where there's children. I'm like, no, you shouldn't be bringing children around where there's hookers. Shouldn't be doing that. No, I ate a bunch of cookies the other day. You guys like cookies? What's your favorite cookie right here? Chocolate chip? Cool answer. No, cookie. My least favorite cookie is a Fortune. That's the worst cookie. Some people don't like raisins in their cookie. I don't like advice. Like that's. You open it and they're like, you should look for new opportunities. I'm like, I should look for real dessert. So that's my time, guys. Thank you so much. Bye, Code Red Mountain Dew.
Give it up for Caleb, Code Red, Troxel. All right, we're down to our final performer. Please put your hands together for Kevin Delgado.
Hey guys, I'm back. How are we doing? That felt weird. You guys clapped and then stopped immediately. It was weird. I get compared to celebrities a lot. It's never anybody like I'm hyped about. Like nobody's ever stopped me while I was walking down the street and been like, Pedro Pascal, what are you doing here? It's always, Rosie O'Donnell, what the fuck happened? Or Pablo Escobar, I thought you were dead. Only on the inside. I think, so the worst celebrity I was ever compared to, I used to live in Atlanta, not to brag, and on my 4th day there, I got mugged. I know it sucks. That's just how Atlanta welcomes you. And I got off the train and I was walking around with $400 hard cash. I know what you're thinking, Kevin. Why are you walking around with $400? And to that I say, mind your business, you broke ass bitch. Worry about yourself. Anyways, I'm walking back home from the train station, and these two guys roll up on me. One of them is Latino, and the other one is white. I only bring up their race because this was 2017, and Trump had just been elected, so it was just really nice to see two people from different backgrounds working together against adversity, albeit at my expense. Like, I was like so surprised and happy to see them. Like, they were like rolling up on me. I'm like, hey, I'll sign whatever you guys like. And a little bit about me, I'm not a tough guy. Surprise. I've once pretended to be asleep during a fight. Yes, that's not gangster, you know? Like, and so these two guys, like, one of them rolls up on me and pulls out a knife, right? And I look at the blade and immediately get very sleepy. And when I wake up from my nap, unfortunately, I am $400 poor. But one of the guys, super cool, very nice, right before he threw my wallet back in my face, he looks at my ID and he goes, yo, straight up, you look like what would happen if, shit, I don't know, a Mexican Jonah Hill were to get the part of Harry Potter, but in an all lesbian production of the book. Don't love that you guys laughed at that so loud. Yeah, and that's a $400 joke, guys. I desperately needed to be a $400 joke. But I go to therapy now, so do you guys fuck with therapy? Do you all fuck with therapy? You fuck with therapy? You need it, I'm sure. And of course, by therapy, I'm referring to microdosing psilocybin mushrooms and then talking to my cat for too long. You guys shroom, Noda? No, I used to actually go to a therapist, but this is my job now, so I can't afford it. And if there's anything that I implore you to take away from my set tonight is to never cut corners with your mental health. I used to get on this website called betterhelp.com. Are you guys familiar? Okay, a lot of podcast listeners here. If you're not familiar with betterhelp.com, betterhelp.com is Grindr, but for a therapist. Because you're going to get matched with a bunch of different people, and you're going to get the help that you're looking for. You're just going to get fucked along the way. And when signing up, there were a lot of like red flags, right? Like for instance, like my promo code that I used to sign up was bonkers. That's insane. That's crazy. And then the first question that they ask you is, are you seeking help or are you looking to give help? And I'm like, that's a trap. It can't be that easy. But I was persistent and I signed up. I was matched with a wonderful guy. His name was Brent. He was 19. Check out his SoundCloud. It's actually not that bad. And he was great for a while. He just would start saying things to me that I just necessarily didn't need my therapist to say. He would say things like, tight. Or for sure, my guy, for sure. And I just was like, we are the same person. It's like we are helping each other in a circle. And then it got to the point where he would do this thing where he would, when we make a breakthrough, he would go in for a high five and go, trauma alert. And now I don't know if you've ever high-fived a 19-year-old white kid because your mom used to be super mean to you. It does not help. Anyways, I'll leave you with this. During COVID, I watched a lot of content, the two bits being musicals because I'm gay, and porn because I'm gay. And in my research, I found that there wasn't a good correlation between the two. Like, you can find porn that's based off of TV and movies, right? Like Scooby-Doo. It exists. It's so fun. You guys should check it out. There is a dog. Don't worry, they don't fuck it. But it does say things like, rum on her Ritz, Raggy. It's perfect. I love it. Anyways, I found that there wasn't a lot of porn based off of musical theater, so I've come up with a few. Number one, The Book of More Men. The Ass Menagerie. Little Shop of Horrors starring Dick Moranis. I like that one. Stick with me on this one. It's a porn based off the musical Cats called Cox, but it's still about cats. Are there any musical theater heads in the room? Okay, one. This is just for me and you. Peony Todd, the Seaman Gobbler of Skeet Street. And then last but not least, Rent. Bye.
everybody. Okay, so we will be back to announce the winner of the final three. Oh, it's so good. Okay, all right. It's that time of night. Like I mentioned before, I cannot do this alone. Where are my co-hosts? Can I please, and keep it going for them. Carlos Valencia, where are you? There you are. Jordan Ballard, come on up. Jordan Centry, I am so sorry. Yep, no, you guys, I swear, it's the anxiety. Yeah, no, I need that, Carlos. I think I'm kind of a clown tonight. I am so sorry. Yeah, you can take my mic to talk shit. That's fair. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, it's so, I'm telling you, it's a difference when you're not hosting. It's like, yeah, whatever. When you're hosting, it's like, on all the time. I am very sorry, Jordan Centry. I'm gonna get your name tattooed on me. All right, enough ass kissing. All right, so we got Carlos Valencia here and Jordan Centry, my esteemed co-host. And now we're going to bring up our final three. LA Red, give it up for it. LA Red. There you are. Caleb Troxel. And Kevin Delgado, come on up here. Always gotta make an entrance, Kevin. Someone's holding your drink, a stranger? Yeah. All right. So we've started this like drum roll thing, and it's kind of fun. Can we get a little drum roll going? Yeah? I can't do it. Okay. And the winner of Code Red, the winner's circle, is Caleb Troxel! Okay. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thank you to our performers and my co-host. Thank you to Joe out there. Give it up for him, Joe. Making all the sounds happen. Our bartenders over there making all the drinks happen. Make sure you tip them. They're fabulous. You guys have a great night. Get home safe. Thank you so much.